We have started our Serie B journey, but now the big question is, can we build momentum before the transfer window slams shut? Let's find out. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of our Saving Here with Sampdoria. On the last episode, we started our Serie B campaign with 2 games, 1 win and 1 tie. We find ourselves in 13th so far with 2 points, and those 2 points are because we already started the season with 2 points deducted for financial mismanagement. But hopefully with the rest of the season, that won't matter much. So we are in the end of August, and we do have the transfer window closing in the next couple of days. But first, we do have a game to play against Cosenza, which is the team that eliminated us from the cup. So maybe it's time to get our revenge. So we are already on the day of the game. Nothing much happened between the last episode to the beginning of this one. No transfer movement, just the same team. So just time to rotate the team a little bit, use the players that are performing better, and hopefully this time around we can have a better result against Cosenza than what we had last time. And this would be the lineup for today's game. We have Pasquale once again in goal. Ravaglia is still coming back from an injury. And we have Stojanovic, Piccini, Facundo Gonzalez, and Muhu on the defensive line. Yepes and Darbo once again making the duo on our defense mid. And then we have Verde on the right, Nintonda on the left, and I'm putting Blessa to start this game. And Esposito once again starting as the striker position since he already has 2 goals this season. I'm changing a couple things around and hoping this will make us get a better result. And there it is. The game started. Our away game against Cosenza, 18th place against 13th. And it's all about momentum. If we can build a good momentum now in the beginning of the league, we can definitely get on the top pretty early on, especially that now we only have the league to play. So hopefully we get a good results early on. And here they come. And it's a go for them. No good results early on apparently. Simino already making a really good shot from outside the box. They had the ball out on the corner, crossed it all the way to the middle. Voca and then Simino cut the shot from outside the box. Really good goal for Cosenza to start the game. And once again, we are losing to Cosenza. I know it's pretty early on, first half still. We have the ball, Esposito crossing it in, and they clear it, we still have it. Blessa, blocked. And now they're going to have the counterattack. We just don't have people back, and I don't know if it's a tactics problem. And here go Antonucci, pass back. They still got the ball, and there's no one of us defending. Tutino, and it's a goal. 2-0 Cosenza, and it's only the 23rd minute. I really don't know if I should maybe do some changes on the tactics. I did created my own in the beginning of the season, which is the one that I kept so far. And they almost got another one. But maybe it's time for me to go off based on what the assistant coaches suggest and try to build more into this roster to then start creating my own crazy tactics, because right now obviously it's not working. So let's go to the second half. Maybe try to get a couple of goals in, maybe try to tie the game. I did make 6 changes between last game and this one. Apparently Blessed got slightly injured. Then Vahi. Esposito lost focus. Let's put De Luca in. And I think that's going to be it for now. But yeah, once again, we're being defeated by Cosenza. They already eliminated us on the first game of the season in the Italian Cup. And now, just not being able to beat them and not being able to have anything against them. And I'm even doing cautious mentality this game as well. Oh, and it's just going to be a pen. Is it going to be a pen? Or it was outside the box? I think they're going to check. Yeah, they're checking on VAR. Penalty review. No penalty. Was that even a foul? Or is just no foul? No, it is a foul. Let's see what they can do here. They have Kala. I think Kala is the one that has scored against us in the cup. And cross it to nobody. But yeah, we still have the transfer window open. And maybe with a couple changes on the tactics, we can make the team better. But right now, we are down there on 17th. And here we go. Darbo, pass it on the back. De Luca, Nintanda. And there it is. First goal for Nintanda on the season. We got one against Cosenza. 76 minutes. We still have time to try to do something here. So let's hope that we can keep the momentum and try to get another goal and tie this game. Well, and nothing else happened until the end of the game. So that's going to be it for the third round of the second division of Italy. And we lost 2-1 to Cosenza. They had 12 shots, 5 on target, while we had 8 shots, 4 on target. Once again, not a great performance. Now with our first loss. So now in the first 3 games, we got 1 win, 1 tie, and 1 loss, but no 4 points because we started with -2. Okay, so what I'm going to do right away is just go here and edit our tactics. And I don't know if the team is ready to do judge and press. So I'm just going to go with wing play. But I want wing play with a 4-2-3-1 if it's possible. Don't think it is, so maybe we have to go judge and press. It's kind of cheating though, isn't it? But let's see, 4-2-3-1, judge and press. And then we would have Alvaglia back. And then just our usual team with De Pauli, Puccini and Facundo Gonzalez, Giordano here, Yepes and Darbo. And then Verde, Verre, and Borini. And then Esposito here on the attack as an advance forward. And I'm going to keep this balanced. So hopefully with this gives us a better performance in our next games. And I'm going to keep a look at some transfers, maybe some players on the scouting that can come and help the team perform even more. And I'll let you guys know. So I was taking a look more deeply into the transfer rules for second division, and I just noticed that we are not allowed to sign non-European players from abroad. And I went to do some testing. So what basically that means is that I cannot sign non-European players that are not in Europe, but I can sign players, non-European players that are playing in Europe. That's how I have literally Facundo Gonzalez and Darbo and also Agustin Alvarez on my team that are non-European, but they're just in a loan from an European club. But unfortunately, I cannot use all my Brazilian soccer knowledge to sign players that probably in the game are not very expensive because the game probably don't know that they are good. but I can't even do that because we cannot sign them. So it makes this counting a little bit more tough. Not gonna lie. But we're gonna have to look very deeply if I want to make something out of this team, because right now we are what, 17th? Yeah, 17th, 2 points. Starting to get a little bit far away from the top teams. And the transfer deadline is here. So let's see. We have 15 hours to finalize any deals we want to do. I decided not to do any deals before actually having to, because I just don't think it's needed. We got all the players and positions that I needed to replace. So unless something else happens and we sell like an important player, I don't see myself going and signing someone else. Mostly because I respect Giordano. Hopefully not. Mostly because we aren't even following our payroll either way. So it's just not even possible for us to try to sign anyone. We do get offers from agents that could be good for next year, maybe. So I'm just gonna add to the short list, and then maybe next season, if we are better, then we can know for sure how we can build this team around. As if there's anything here. Nope, just multiple reports. But yeah, with these 2 players added to my short list, let's just keep them there until probably next season, which is probably gonna be our season to go up. I don't think we started this season very well to start fighting for promotion right away, which I don't think Sampdoria did in real life even. So do have more players here, not very exciting ones, but just gonna let this be and see if something interesting happens in the rest of this deadline. But nothing happened throughout this whole transfer window. No one wanted to sign any of our players besides Yepes, and we even got him back from a loan. And that one time that we got an offer for Ricci, but he just blew it. So I think we're just gonna have nothing here, but we'll see how these last 8 hours is gonna go. And well, just like I predicted, nothing much happened at the end of our transfer window. But now, transfer window is done. No more signings coming until January at least. So now only the focus on the league. Our next game is against Cremonese. Cremonese is 9th with 5 points. So let's see what we can get in a home game. And here is the team that I'm going to put for this game. Pretty much the same that I created once I changed the tactics. So hopefully our main lineup now can deal with Cremonese. And we also got Stankovic back from injury, now on the bench. Still a couple of days to fully recover, but at least now he's back. And the game starts. Another home game for us. Let's see how many. Oh, Ferrer got a chance. From a foul, Esposito crossing it in. Giordano. They clear it. We're going to have the ball. They're going to go for a counterattack. I don't think much can happen from... Well, I was wrong. They got the space. Tisa Jude crossing, and we blocked it. Semicola on the post. Back, Giordano. We don't have anything on our defense right now. And here we go, Verde to Borini. Borini, and it's a goal. Once again, Borini finding the space, entering the box, and finding an early goal for us. Right at the 10th minute mark. Supposed to found Verde that found Borini entering the box. And another goal for him this season. We got a goal, and with this goal, we go already up to 9th. So we jump a lot in the table with this result so far. Let's see, we got the ball back. Verde is a counterattack. He will have this pass to close. He dribble shot right at the keeper. But yeah, with this result, we jumped very far up. I know the other teams probably didn't play yet, but maybe this is something that we can get lucky with. Here comes Cremonese across into the box. Coda! And it's a goal. He might be off. Ref is gonna check to VAR. He might be off. The camera was not very there for us to see once it happened. And it's disallowed. Goal disallowed for Cremonese. We're still winning 1-0. But something to pay attention. That was a very far from the box crossing. Really good cross. But Coda was just offside. And here they go once again. Giglioni. Real pass. Crossing it in. Tijadu. We clear it. We still have it. And go. Are they going to reveal it once again? Yeah. VAR checking the goal. And this time will be a goal. Yeah, I haven't seen much of it. I didn't know what they were checking, to be honest. But Tizaju heading it in to make 1-1. And the Poli advancing with the ball, crossing it into Esposito. And it's another goal. Once again, we got 2 goals, one from Borini, one from Esposito. And we are winning this game. Oh, there are the Cremonese fans. I haven't seen them so before now. But a good play from the Pauli, just running through the whole field, crossing it into Esposito, heading it in, and showing why he has to be the starter for us instead of De Luca. So now we are winning 2-1. We are probably going to be back all the way up to 9th, even though there are some other teams to play that can put us a little bit back, but not a lot of the teams left to play. So we're probably gonna, if we do, we're probably gonna fall down to 12th or 13th, which is better than 17th and close to relegation. And that's it. That's game. We got our first win with our new tactics. We got 18 shots with 9 on target, while they had 11 shots with 2 on target. We got 3 more points. We climbed up the table. And hopefully now, with all the transfers, distractions gone, we can start building up and climbing up the table so we can get at least close to this top and maybe even fight for promotion this season, not having to wait for next season. Well, and this is going to be it for today's episode. Next time we will continue playing on the league, but especially now that we only have the league to play, I might start pacing the season out, so I might be back for some big games like Spezia and Parma, and even Como and Palermo. So once you're back, I'll probably have these 3 games against Ternana, Modena, and Südtirol done. We're going to see how those games went, and then we play Spezia, that right now is 8th, and then Parma, that is 2nd in the league. 2 big teams that usually are in 1st division. So excited to see how that's going to go after those 3 matches that maybe can build momentum for those 2 big games. If you're enjoying this saving so far, please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what did you think about our start in the league. I'm the Virtual Gaffer, and I'll catch you next time.